In this video, I'm going to show you two different methods to use when you're doing long division. And in these examples, there are no remainders. We have two different methods: vertical, which is also the bring down method, the way I was taught in the school and the way your teachers were probably taught, and maybe even the way that you're being taught as well. And then there's another method, the horizontal approach. And I'm going to show you each of those using the same problem so you can just see how the problem is solved in two different ways. And then that way you can use whichever method you feel most comfortable with. Okay? So we're going to start off with the vertical bring down method. And I'm going to divide 8 into 4, and 8 doesn't go into 4, so I put a 0 up here. 0 times 8 is 0, and then I subtract. 4 minus 0 is 4. Okay, I'm going to do that one more time. 8 divided into 4, well, 8 doesn't go into 4, so 8 divided into 4 is 0 times. 0 times 8 is 0, and then I'm going to subtract this. 4 minus 0 is 4. And the reason why it's called the bring down method is because you're going to bring down the next number, which is 9. So now I have my 4, which was the remainder from this problem, and the next number brought down, which is 9. 8 goes into 49 6 times, so 6 goes up there. 6 times 8 is 48, and subtract that. Looks like I might need some more room down here. 9 minus 8 is 1, and 4 minus 4 is 0. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this over here. So give myself plenty of room. Okay. Erase that. Alrighty. So I have a 1 down here, which is what was left from 49 minus 48. I'm going to bring down the next number, which is a 2. Okay. 8 goes into 12 one full time, so my 1 goes up here. 1 times 8 is 8. And then I'm going to do 12 minus 8, which is 4. Okay? And then the last number to bring down is a 0. Okay, so I brought my number down. 8 goes into 40 5 whole times. See, no remainders. 5 times 8 is 40 also. And if I subtract that, I get zeros. Okay? And the steps for long division. This is how I learned it. You can think of an acronym for it. Does McDonald's sell bologna? Or the family members, dad, mom, sister, brother. Okay? First thing you do is you divide, then you multiply, subtract, bring down. Okay? So that is vertical long division. Now for horizontal long division, notice my numbers in my dividend here are spread out. Okay? And one thing you can do is you can draw some vertical lines and kind of think of these numbers as separate, not one big number, not 4,920, but 4, 9, 2, and 0. And to multiply horizontally, you do kind of the same thing. 8 goes into 4 0 times. You put your 0 over here. 0 times 8 is 0. Subtract. Now this number just goes up here next door. Okay? 8 goes into 49 6 times. 6 times 8 is 48. Subtract. 9 minus 8 is 1. This number right here goes up next door here. 8 goes into 12 one time. 1 times 8 is 8. Subtract. 12 minus 8 is 4. That number goes right up next door here. And then 8 goes into 40 5 times. 5 times 8 is 40. Subtract. And there's my answer. Okay, so I still get the same result. 615 is my answer, as it is right there. Instead of bringing it down and going lower and lower and lower, I'm keeping everything on the same level on this side. Okay? So there's two other problems here. You can choose to stop the video or pause the video and do these on your own, or you can continue to follow along with me if you're not quite 100% sure how to do them yet. This example right here, we're going to use the bring down method. Okay, so I'm going to divide 7 into 3. Well, 7 doesn't go into 3. So I'm going to put a 0 up there to hold the spot. 0 times 7 is 0. And I'm going to subtract that. Okay, bring down my next number, which is a 7. Okay, 7 does go into 37. 7 goes into 37 5 whole times, because 5 times 7 is 35. And when I subtract that, I have 2. Okay, bring down my next number, which is a 1. 7 goes into 21 3 times. 3 times 7 is 21 exactly. And I have one more number to bring down, which is a 7. 7 goes into 7 one time exactly. 1 times 7 is 7. And so 0 at the bottom, and my answer is 531. Okay? Next sample problem over here, I'm going to use the horizontal method. This time I'm not going to draw any lines, just to kind of show you what it looks like if you don't draw the lines. Okay? 6 divided into 5, well 6 can't go into 5, so I'm going to put a 0 there. Subtract 0, 5 minus 0 is 5, and I'm just going to bring that up here next to the 0, so it becomes a 50. 6 goes into 50 8 times. 8 times 6 is 48. Okay, subtract again. 50 minus 48 is 2. And I'm just going to move that back up here next to the 4. So this becomes a 24. And 6 goes into 24 4 times exactly. 4 times 6, 24. And 0. So my answer here, 504 divided by 6 is 84. And that's two different ways that you can do long division.